Hello again YouTube, Pan here. And, well, you read the video description, you can see the box on the table, you know what this is. That's right, it's finally here, the big silver unboxing. A quick bit of background for those who haven't been watching. This is my small part of the group order that was placed via the Silver Forum, courtesy of the ever lovely and incredibly helpful Backyard Bullion. You can see the BYB sticker right there on this parcel, which has been forwarded to me. So what he does is he arranges group orders from a European dealer where they pay a much lower rate of VAT than we do in the UK, and then we all buy as one, which means that we get a much reduced rate of shipping. It all arrives at his house. He does a ridiculously huge unboxing video, and I'll put a link to that below. And then sends them out to people, so you know we get relatively cheap silver at a relatively discounted shipping cost. One of the minor drawbacks is that with this time in particular there has been a little bit of an issue with delays getting things delivered from the Royal Mint to the European Mint and then shipped back over here, which means that actually I've been waiting for this parcel for about a month and a half. But it's here finally, so without further ado, let's see what's inside. Oh, in case you're wondering, also I've donned my strip search gloves because there's going to be a few pieces in here that I'm going to try and keep in better nick, because instead of just paying for my own personal delectation, I might actually want to sell them on at some point, so I'm going to try and do a better job than usual of actually, you know, keeping them nice and clean and tidy. And so what might about Backyard Bullion, and actually Mrs. Backyard Bullion I think it might be who packaged this particular one, but they don't half do a good job of presentation. So I'm going to put the dangerous pointy stabby thing away, and let's have a look at what's inside. I should probably quickly point out that not everything in here is part of the group order. I've actually been waiting on a couple of pieces of hand-poured silver. I'll probably discuss them in detail in a later video, but I'm just going to get them out briefly now so you can have a quick look. First up we have this gorgeous Kit Kat bar, and holding it in the hand it's very different to when I've seen it on screen, because it's so nicely chunky. Like, it's actually got really quite well defined edges, and it's really long and slender as well. It's, oh, that's a nice one. I think I'm going to enjoy that. Okay, let's pop that down. Which means that this one should be my 2 bars, my 2 Silver Forum bars for 2018. These are the 1 ounces. Oh. So I met up with Stacker Noob at the London Coin Fair a few months ago. And picked up one of last year's ones. Basically, you know, they were happy to sell them on to me second hand, and I was surprised at how small it was. And I have to say, when you get 2 of them, all of a sudden you're reminded of why precious metals have that kind of lovely kind of tactile weightiness to them. So here we are, 101 and 102. Yeah, holding 2 ounces of silver. I mean, even though it looks quite small in terms of its dimensions, when you feel that weight, that nice 2 ounces seems to be just sort of like a key sort of tripping point in my lizard brain of, 2 ounces in the hand feels like a nice solid lump of metal. So these are just very, very nicely done, kind of beautifully finished as always. So I'll be having a proper look at those in a later video. But let's pop them away for now. And look at what else is in the box. And speaking of 2 weights being a nice chunky lump to have in the hand, I'm going to get this out of the bag because I've got the strip search gloves on. But here we have my latest addition to the Queen's Beast series, the 2 ounce Dragon of Wales. So I'm a bit behind, I haven't got the Griffin or the Bull yet, and I'm not in major rush to feel like I have to get every single one of them, but I kind of figured I'll prioritise by going for the ones that, kind of have countries attached to them. So, the Sons of Glendor will be happy with this. I think it's a fantastic design. Sort of slithery and spiky at the same time. I do like that. And again, it has that lovely weight in the hand. Okay, let's pop that back in the bag. Next up, and these are the ones that I'm thinking I might flip at some point in the future. I'm just going to get one out to show you properly, but these are the 1 ounce Silver Dragon bars. And again, I really wanted to get hold of these, or I was really tempted by these because of the novel kind of sensation of them. I'm not a massive one for bars, but as soon as, I saw that, oh, it's not a bar, it's a rectangular coin, of course I was sold on it. And they're just sort of, I like kind of the slightly weird sort of, kind of otherworldly feeling of, kind of handling a rectangle when I'm used to handling coins. And there's no getting away from it. The design is very, very pretty. I really like the stylistic approach I've taken with this one. Not a big fan of the kind of frosted finish, just because it tends to attract smudges like nobody's business, but yes, a very nice thing to have. Also, very, very polished edge. I don't know why I was expecting that to be reeded, but kind of a nice solid rectangular lump there of a nice pretty design on it. I think I'm a fan. I think I'm going to try and pick up some more of these. Slight loose one came just in a baggie. And there's more in this, oh, actually quite cool little strip. That's actually holding them quite nicely. And then last but by no means least, there's another couple of Britannias to add to the tube. Not a lot to see here. These are just generic 2018, minted by the million Silver Britannias. Generic 2018, minted by the million Silver Britannias. So just a couple of those that will go in the tube. So we have, so that's 2, 7, 9, 11, just shy of 12 ounces of silver, which is a lot for me. And a lot to have kind of, daunting you by just sort of not being here and not being available when I want it now. So yes, very, very happy to have those, and they'll be very welcome additions to my collection. So by all means, have a quick look at Backyard Bullion's videos of his mega unboxing. I think a few other people are doing unboxing videos too. Oh, quick important point. The last time I did one of these, it was a little bit incentivized by the fact that the European Mint was offering a free half ounce of silver for doing an unboxing video. Just to clarify, that only applied the first time. I'm not getting anything for this. I've just done this unboxing video because I thought it'd be fun and because I was so super excited to be finally getting these in the post. So, there you go. Disclaimer done. There's my little bundle of joy from the European Mint. So thanks to Backyard Bullion for arranging that, and for those lovely, lovely pieces of hand-poured silver that I'll be having a look at in the future. And that's all for now. Goodbye.